What is going on, guys? It is your role model of the IWC, and I know I haven't been doing wrestling content lately. I'm going to be sticking to the big shows, reviews for the big shows. I'm not going to be doing any of the little shows from now on, up until this summer, until I get more free time. But it's a very busy week. It's a very busy year in school, so I am going to wait till the summer to get back into the weekly stuff. But this weekend we got the Royal Rumble. Now, I'm actually recording this earlier on in the week, so if I'm missing some matches, I'll put them down below in the comment section. But I am not going to be able to film this later in the week. I do have a midterm towards the later half of this week, so I wanted to film this earlier week. And as of right now, we have 5 matches on the card. We start off the Royal Rumble, nice, and it's a good match. And we're going to start it off with Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a last man standing match for the WWE Universal Championship. Woo. This match should be good. Kevin Owens has a tendency to make things really good when given the ability to have matches like a last man standing match where he puts his body on the line. He's just one of those guys that is up for the challenge, up for the daredevil aspect of it. He'll jump off something, he'll do something or another that at the end of the night is going to get you to say, holy shit, I cannot believe Kevin Owens just did that. But I'll tell you one thing, the one thing Kevin Owens will not be able to do on Sunday is he will not be able to pick up that WWE Universal Championship. It's just not going to happen. I would love to see Kevin Owens win it. Kevin Owens is one of the guys that I think goes underappreciated in the WWE. However, you're going against the tribal chief. You're going against the top dog. You're going against Paul Heyman's guy, the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, Kevin Owens. I'm a big fan. I might even rep Kevin Owens at the time of the pay-per-view. As you can see, I'm kind of repping Brian Cage right now. It's just what I had on. But Kevin Owens has a shot, maybe. It's a long shot for Kevin Owens. I don't think he's winning it. I really don't. I'm going with Roman Reigns. That's who I'm taking. I'm pretty confident on that. Roman Reigns is going to win the last man standing match. It should be a good match. Roman Reigns has put on some hell of I can't even fucking talk today. He's put on some hell of a matches. He's put on some good matches. His work rate's gone up since matching with Paul Heyman. His work with the Uso was good. He's just been going crazy ever since he's returned as the tribal chief. This guy he's up to his level. The tweener kind of badass Roman Reigns. It's the vibe, and I think he ends up winning against Kevin Owens, and he's going to go on to face somebody, whether it's AJ Styles, Brock Lesnar, Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley. He's going to face somebody at WrestleMania for that Universal Championship. And then he might drop it then, but we don't know yet. Next, we have Sasha Banks versus Carmella for the SmackDown Women's Championship. I'm very worried. As you know, I'm a big Sasha Banks fan. I actually got the Sasha Banks plaque, as you guys saw, when she became Grand Slam champion. I'm scared. I think Carmella has gotten better, but I don't think it's her time. I do not think it is her time. I don't agree with it. I don't want to see Carmella win this SmackDown Women's Championship on Sunday. And the nerve-wracking part is, I think there's a good shot she does win it on Sunday. I think a lot of people are probably going to sit there and take Sasha, but I could see this being the opportunity where Vince is like, you know what? Let's just slide Carmella in here now. Don't do that. So, hopefully they do the right thing. Hopefully they go with Sasha. I'm gonna hope and pray, and I'm picking it off of just pure despair. I'm desperate. I need y'all to do it. I'm picking Sasha Banks. Please let Sasha Banks retain the title at the Royal Rumble. Next, we get into what is going to be the main event of actual matches, not counting the Rumble matches. We got Drew McIntyre versus Oldberg, for the WWE Championship. No. We're not doing this again. You should have learned your mistake with The Fiend in Saudi. If you want to have Goldberg fight here, fine. But you can't make the same mistake twice. If you haven't learned from your mistakes, there's a problem. You want to know why The Fiend went from being one of the most popular characters to kind of not feeling the same and just kind of felt like he was floating around? Bill Goldberg beat him. You can't do that to Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre needs to lose to somebody of credibility. I don't care what kind of credibility Goldberg has. I want somebody to beat him that hasn't been out forever. Isn't one of these legends. He's not one of these, I'm going to come back once a year type of deals. No. We don't need to see Goldberg hold the WWE Championship again. I don't care if he's held the title or not. We don't need to see it. If that happens, Lord help me. Do not give the damn title to Bill Goldberg. That's simple. I'm taking Drew McIntyre because it's the right thing to do, and hopefully Vince does the right thing. Do I expect him to? Absolutely not. This fucking guy does whatever the fuck he wants. He just signed a deal with Peacock. Is it a good deal? Probably. I'm actually looking forward to it. But this man, if he sees an opportunity to make money, he'll do it. He'll do it. Guarantee he'll do it. If he sees even the slightest bit of green grass in Goldberg's favor, guarantee he pulls the trigger. Guarantee it. Let's hope he doesn't. I'm going with Drew McIntyre in the WWE Championship match to retain his championship. Then we get into the Women's Royal Rumble. Now I do have a list of the women that have been confirmed for the Rumble. There, as of right now, is 12 women announced for the Women's Royal Rumble. There is Nia Jax, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Peyton Royce, Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, and Tamina. Now, I could sit out here and I can toss around names like Trish Stratus, Lita. You all know they're going to be in there. Maybe Alundra Blaze. Maybe Beth Phoenix. I'm not going to do that. They don't have a shot at winning. The one person I think is of note, now I haven't seen this anywhere and I don't know if this is even possible, Ronda Rousey. I would not be surprised if we see her in some capacity at the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen her for 2 years? Could happen. Is there any credibility to that claim? Absolutely not. I'm just throwing something out there. I know some people might sit there and say maybe Becky returns. I don't think that's possible. I don't think that's wise. The Bella twins, can't see it happening. But as for who I got winning this thing, I have one of two people here. I'm going to go with my first option. It's going to be Bianca Belair. I think she could easily have a great match against Charlotte at WrestleMania, or maybe even Bayley. I would actually rather see her face Charlotte at WrestleMania, but then again, you face Charlotte, you probably fucking lose. So maybe Bayley is the better option. And then the other one I want to see is Alexa Bliss. Believe it or not, I wouldn't mind seeing Alexa Bliss win here. I could see her winning here. Alexa Bliss, she's had a phenomenal year once she joined Bray Wyatt. She's been involved with the Firefly Funhouse. She went from being an annoying character to being somebody that's fun to watch, entertaining. So, big shout out to Alexa Bliss. Big shout out. She's really turned it around, at least for me. I can say that I've enjoyed watching Alexa Bliss in what I have seen from her from doing the Firefly Funhouse stuff. I'm going to have to say, though, My favorite's definitely Bianca Belair. I think she is a heavy favorite for a lot of people. I'm gonna go with Bianca, but if I had to take a second option, it would be Alexa Bliss. Could it be someone else? Maybe it is Ronda Rousey. I don't know, but I'm telling you, if somebody like a Charlotte wins this shit, or Bailey wins this, or Nia Jax wins this. You can't let either champion win this. Don't let Nia win this. Shayna Baszler's already missed her chance at a WrestleMania. Peyton Royce don't need to win this. Please don't let Billie Kay win this. Dana Brooke don't need to win this thing. Mandy Rose, I wouldn't mind, but I don't think she has much of a shot. Liv Morgan, I wouldn't mind. Don't think she has much of a shot. Same thing with Ruby Riott. Don't let Tamina win this thing. There's a lot of people I wouldn't have win this thing. So hopefully it's Bianca. Hopefully it's Bianca, because I know if Bianca wins, there'll be a lot of people happy on Twitter. Next, we have the Men's Royal Rumble to cap off the review or preview here. We got 12 entrants confirmed for Sunday night. We got Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Otis, The Miz, Jey Uso, Cesaro, Jeff Hardy, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, and Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm going to go off on a limb, and I'm going to say the only person on this list that I think has a fair shot at winning. Now, I know Shinsuke's had some notoriety as of late. He's around the scene, and he possibly could win the Royal Rumble and have another shot at WrestleMania. I don't think that's the case. I think if anybody out of this list of names is going to win, I think it's going to be Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is, I think we could definitely see a situation where, you know what, we're back with fans at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, and one of the biggest names you got on your company, one of the most lovable guys on your company is Daniel Bryan. So I could easily see them going Daniel Bryan, because ain't nobody going to complain about Daniel Bryan. You let Daniel Bryan win a Royal Rumble, nobody's complaining. Not a single person's going to complain. Guaranteed. But my guy that I'm actually taking as my top option is a guy that you're going to complain about, and he is not on the list. I'm going to say that Brock Lesnar wins this thing. Now, hopefully Brock Lesnar wins this thing. If he does not go for Roman Reigns. We do not need to see that at WrestleMania. I actually hope we'd get Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar, and this time longer than what we have seen from them. But I would have to go with Brock Lesnar. Obviously John Cena could return. I don't think you have Goldberg or Kevin Owens or losers or whatever of those matches go in here. It's not necessary. Who else could return? I don't even know. I'm sure some New Day guys are gonna be in there. Maybe Big E's gonna be in there. I don't know who else you could expect really in here. You'll probably get some NXT guys, maybe Adam Cole, maybe Damian Priest. I don't know who else you get, but the big two that I think you're gonna end up seeing on Sunday night is John Cena and Brock Lesnar, because I do know John Cena will be around for WrestleMania season. It's all but confirmed. So I'm pretty sure he'll be around for WrestleMania season. Why not start that off with coming back at the Royal Rumble, having a good outing, and then starting a program with somebody on the night after the Royal Rumble. But I'm taking Brock Lesnar. I'm taking Brock Lesnar. Could we see Brock Lesnar face Roman Reigns, Paul Heyman being the guy for both people? I have no idea. I don't even know if I want to see that. Honestly. If I want to see Brock Lesnar and Drew again, I do not want to see Brock Lesnar and Roman again. I witnessed that live at WrestleMania 34, and Brock Lesnar won, but nobody was interested. Nobody. Not a single soul. And I honestly don't care if Roman is a different Roman or not. I'm just not going to get invested into another Brock Lesnar Roman feud. I'm just not. It's just not for me. So, who knows? Maybe Heyman has two champions. Maybe he has the WWE Champion and the Universal Champion. Who knows? Who knows? But I'm going to get on out of here. Thank you guys for watching the preview and predictions of the Royal Rumble for this weekend. As I said earlier, this was filmed earlier on in the week, so if I missed a match, look in the comment section because I will have posted an updated, maybe let's say we get a pre-show match, I'll put in on the down there, hey, I got R-Truth winning that one. I'll let you guys know in the comments below if something changed from what happened in this video. But thank you guys for watching, and make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you comment down below who you think is going to win at the Royal Rumble, and I will be seeing you guys later on Sunday night for the review of this show. Hopefully it's a good one. Hopefully it's a great Royal Rumble. Let's see what we got in store for us this weekend. Big weekend ahead. See you guys next time. It's Romano of the IWC. Goodbye.